And we're going to move along here rather quickly, and we're going to kind of adjust the schedule because the Assemblywoman Walker has another engagement, and we're going to do that award at 7:15, 7:20, and then that way Marvin can, have the platform for the rest of the evening, which is pretty dangerous. So anyways, let me just start off by, my name is Bill Bastick, I'm chair of It Could Happen to You, and I'm going to try and move along here rapidly. We have some It Could Happen to You board members and advisory board members here, so Steve Downs. Steve, stand up, please. Steve helped write the legislation to establish the Commission on Prosecutorial Conduct here in New York, and also has been working with us in California on the Commission draft bill, which we hope to have introduced soon. We also have Annie Rhodey Wright. Annie, she's one of our board members. Annie actually teaches a course on wrongful convictions at Siena College. It doesn't focus on how to get wrongfully convicted. It focuses on how not to get wrongfully convicted. Pam Booker. Pam Booker with Prison Families of New York. Standing in back of Pam is Jeffrey Deskovic. He's an advisor. And I don't see any other members of our board here. However, Tom Hoffman, who is a member of our board, who's a past recipient of the, last year's Private Sector Servant of Justice Award, is with Bennett Gershman. For those of you who don't know Bennett Gershman, Bennett is the nation's leading renowned expert on wrongful convictions and on ethics. And Bennett normally attends these dinners, but right now he's being honored by the New York Law Journal, receiving the Legacy Award from the New York Law Journal, and Tom Hoffman is there helping present that award to him. And I think that's it. I just want to ask our honorees just to stand for a minute. Assemblywoman Latrice Walker and Marvin Schechter. We also have Niall, who is Assemblywoman Walker's daughter. Where's Niall? We have Renee Troutman, one of Assemblywoman Walker's staff. We also have, I neglected to mention, Linda Johnson, one of our It Could Happen to You board members. And my wife, Trace Corrigan Bastick, who's also an It Could Happen to You advisory board member. That being said, this past year has been very productive for It Could Happen to You. We secured, thanks to Governor Kathy Hochul, $1.75 million in the executive budget as a startup for the startup money for the Commission on Prosecutorial Conduct. And the appointments are in progress. I just want to give a quick report on that. We were asked to submit some recommendations back on about a year and a half ago for the commission. One of our top recommendations was Mayo Bartlett, who many of you may know is a former Westchester County prosecutor, a police Officer Defense Attorney. Senate Speaker Cousins recommended Mayo, so Mayo is going to be a commission member. And also a surprise board commission member, Amy Marion, who happens to be with us here tonight. Amy. Amy's not sworn in yet, so we can't begin to file complaints with her. And I talked to the Governor's Council today, and we expect their appointments within the next 3 or 4 weeks. The Governor's 4 appointments. I spoke to the Senate Minority Leader's office today. They are continuing to review applications, but they asked us if we have any recommendations, and we're going to submit them some recommendations next week. Amy, if there's anybody you would like to work with, just let us know. And we spoke with the Assembly Minority Leader's office. They also asked some recommendations, and they are reviewing applications. The Chief Judge gets 3 appointments, and they were made in December. They are, I've talked to Marvin and Amy about these, well, not Amy, but mainly Marvin about the appointments. And so the Chief Judge appointed the Honorable Michael Obus, Randall Eng, and Richard Eng.
Richard Simons.
And also Michael Simons, the Dean of the St. John's University School of Law. We had recommended Ben Gershman, the Dean of the St. John's University School of Law. Michael Simons, hopefully we can work with, but has no practicing criminal justice experience. And according to our honoree tonight, Judge Eng and Judge Obus are horrible recommendations. We can say things like this in the state courts.